Hi guys, welcome back to your another pick a pile reading. This reading is going to be a little twisted and this is going to be a very different reading than what I usually do. So in this reading we are going to do a pick a pile reading based off the topics that you want the guidance for. So basically if you are looking for guidance in for like life in general and if you feel like I need some guidance because I feel lost, then you can go for this one, like general guidance. If you guys need, this can be around your finances, your career, your life in general, your family, yourself as well. But if you feel like I need guidance on my love life, on my relationship with my partner, or love life in general, then you can go for this reading. Or if you need guidance on both of the topics, then you can choose both of the piles and then you can go like watch both of the readings, general reading at the same time your love life reading. So this is going to be your pile number one. If you feel drawn to this, I'm still gonna do like a pile selection thing because sometimes we don't know what guidance we need and in what area of life we need the predictions for, guidance for. So this is like the pile number one, and this is pile number two. 1 and 2. The timestamps will be in the pinned comment below. You can go and click on it and come back to your reading. So if you chose pile number 1, this deck, then this is the reading for you. Let's see what all you need to know, what guidance do you need on your life right now, and let's get into it. The deck looks really pretty, so we will keep it here. Something which is so precious for you, this guidance is going to be around that situation. Can be life, can be people, can be anything in general which is like precious for you. This reading is going to be all about that, but this is a general reading, so let's see what all we get through the cards. We have the King of Cups, and Seven of Wands. Alright, and the Two of Pentacles. We also have Two of Cups at the bottom. What the fuck? Like I thought this is going to be a general reading, but King of Cups, Two of Cups, Ten of Cups. Maybe you just gotten out of a relationship, you just left a person or you left a relationship and you came out of a relationship basically, which you were so much invested in. So like I said, this was very precious relationship for you. You were so much invested in this connection and in this relationship, but then you had to leave because of the third party interference. So maybe there were like, your person was dealing with somebody else, you had to fight for the attention of your person, and if that was not the case, then I feel like, yeah, but the Two of Cups is again at the bottom even after I shuffled the deck. There is definitely a decision that has to be made in this situation. Okay, so something that is so precious for you can be a business model for some of you, can be a job, can be a degree, can be a college, can be an outfit. It's as simpler as that, something that you genuinely like for yourself or you like for yourself because of somebody else's presence, because of somebody else's interfere. You had to let go of that. This can be a person, a dress, a job, a business idea, an offer. This can be anything. This can be as simpler as your chocolate. Like if you liked a chocolate but then you have a sibling and you had to give it to them because your mother or your father said to do so, because this can be your past energy as well. So you used to like give yourself in what you like to other people just because of somebody else's pressure, or you were like in people pleasing energy or something like that. So you always gave up on things that you genuinely liked for yourself just because of people's interference, or because you felt like if I do not give this to like the other person, I'm gonna be scolded. So you might have grown up in a toxic household, but the message here for you is that you're finally coming back to yourself, or very soon you'll have to make changes in your life in order to like come back to yourself and bring yourself back together. So it's like going through this transition through, like, from giving your energy, time and everything to other people, and then finally coming back to yourself and being like home, feeling like at home. And if you are somebody who always felt like you always felt rejected by people, you always felt like but I give all the time to other people, but nobody is there when I need them and nobody pours into me. This is about to end. This is about to stop, and this is about to come to an end, because you are coming back to yourself, and we don't need anybody else externally to pour into ourselves as much as we are pouring into ourselves. But because your energy was so much focused on to giving other people, filling their cup, but people were never giving back to you, and you did not even do this because of your own free will. You had to do this because of somebody else's pressure. So either your family lineage had this habit of people pleasing all the time, and that's why you also like got into this habit of people pleasing, or because of like a father figurely pressure, you had to do this. Like you always had to like give your time and energy and things to other people just because somebody else is saying you to do that. This can be around in your office as well. Like maybe your ideas were stolen, and your creative power was stolen by other people, and you always was the person who got the evil eye the most and something like that. So that's something around these situations is what I see. Let's get one more card. Ten of Swords in reverse. That's, oh my god, that's what that's why I like to shuffle on camera. Ten of Swords in reverse. Ten of Swords is literally, if you know tarot, you know Ten of Swords is literally the card of depression, the card of like the end of the world. Like it's like the depressed card, the most depressed card in the deck. Ten of Swords is like people betraying you, you betraying yourself, you don't have the energy left for anything, nobody's coming to help you. Like it's, but we also have the death right after the Ten of Swords. So the war is over. The war is over. Like I said, this is coming to an end finally. The war is coming to an end finally. And now you won't have to fight for yourself and for your justice, because the universe will be fighting for you first. And B, that number two is that you are also coming back to yourself, so you won't take or let other people take advantage of you. You definitely had some karmic cycles around this situation where you had to like give people without receiving, and you couldn't even help yourself, you couldn't do anything about it because there was like a karmic influence in this situation. But this is about to come to an end, and there is going to be a lot of energy coming to the surface from inside of you as well, because you will finally feel like you are yourself. You'll finally feel like I can be myself. And also do not forget to like embrace your darker sides as well. You are allowed to be both the light and the dark. You're allowed to be both the black and the white. So if you feel like I always have to be the white one, if you put yourself under pressure all the time, and if you be like I have to be the correct one, I have to be the right one, you don't always have to be the right one, because you are allowed to be the both good and the bad. You are allowed to be both the good and the bad, like I said. So you might have, you are the type of person who is going to like isolate yourself when you feel like the world is not, the things around you are not going your way. And this is not because you are a toxic person or you have a toxic habit. It is just because people never understood you. So it's like even if I go and talk to people and let them know about how I am feeling, I am still going to be misunderstood because nobody wants to understand me. So people around you really like lacked accountability and responsibility when it comes to you and your emotions. So this is the reason why you tend to like isolate yourself whenever things are not going right. But this is also coming to an end because we have the Six of Swords. This is about peaceful resolution. So in this situation also you are going to experience a peaceful resolution. Now what do I mean by that is that Either one, you won't be surrounded around people at all and you'll be happy with it, so you won't feel lonely anymore by being in like isolation. You will enjoy your own company. Or number two, what I feel is that good people will enter into your life, but more than I think other people's influence, I feel like this is your own energy. You will feel the happiest and peaceful in your own energy without the interruption of other people. So this is also coming to an end. The loneliness is coming to an end. Basically, you might not feel your best self in the upcoming time, but that's fine. Just like trust the process and go with the flow, and do not over pressure yourself. Do not put yourself under a lot of pressure. Okay, I have to be the best person, I have to show up, I have to be the most ambitious person. You don't have to do that. For a while you might feel like nothing is working out, my dreams are not coming true, and I don't feel like working, I don't feel like going out, I don't feel like showing up for my work, I don't feel like doing anything. And that is fine, because eventually we have the temperance. Eventually everything will settle down, and you will feel like working again, you will feel like doing the work again, you will feel like yourself all over again. So do not put yourself under a lot of pressure whenever you feel like things are not working out, right? So I think that's all that I have for you, pile number one. Now let's get into the pile number two, the love reading. So if you chose this deck, then this is your reading. Let's see what all you need to know about your love life. So first we'll pull the cards from the same deck, from this deck only, and then we'll move forward with the tarot or any other clarifications if we need any. Think about the person that you are inquiring about, and that's when you will know if this is actually for you. Take a deep breath if you don't know how to do that. Let it out, and then think about or visualize in your mind's eye about the person that you are inquiring about, and let's get into it. We have, is it over? Is it over, my friend? Is it over? No one understands me but you. Now this can be how you feel, or this can be how the other person feels about you, because this is the card that I pulled out for like the energy, not the card. This is the energy that I read in the previous pile, which is the general reading. That nobody understands you, the people who are watching this. I don't want to be alone. Oh my god, are you coming from pile number one? I long for your kiss. I don't want to be alone and no one understands me but you. So there is definitely person coming up from loneliness, and this person is clearly not okay with the two of you breaking up, because is it over? This person is like in their head about, is it actually over? Because I cannot be without my person, the people who are watching this. I cannot lose this person because nobody understands me and I don't want to be alone. So maybe this, you are all this person has, or even if you feel like okay, but they are surrounded with like a lot of people and they have a lot of people around them and I don't even feel like they bother with my presence, then you are wrong, because your presence clearly has a lot of impact in this person's life, and they do enjoy your company and they love your company, they need your company. I can't take it anymore, and what is the truth coming out? So they cannot take the separation any longer, or the misunderstanding or the miscommunication, or whatever the situation is, whatever is going on. They cannot take the no contact situation anymore, and they are asking you, what is the truth? What is the truth? We have the drama, so they cannot take the drama anymore. And we have, don't treat me the way you. So what are you doing to this person, pile number two? Because they're clearly not liking it. I ran out of the storage, so I had to re-record the video. This person is scared of rejection, because we have, will this ever change? And I'm scared of rejection and I can't make a decision. So just because they are also so much scared of the rejection, they will not come forward and talk to you, but at the same time they don't know how you feel, and that's why it's like confusing energy. Confusion is all over the place, and they don't know what to do, they don't know what to say, they don't even know whether they should be the one coming towards you and approaching you, because they don't know how you feel. And there is a lot of drama and confusion, and also like a miscommunication and mismatch of energy. But I feel like lot of things are about to change and shift. A lot of things are shifting, changing, and molding in this person's life because of you. People don't believe in me. So they also have trauma around people. Is it over? Is at the bottom again. So they have a lot of trauma around people and how people treat them, or this can be your energy. But regardless of, I feel like things are changing. Either because of this person, you are changing, or because of you, this person's life is changing. So if you're coming from pile number one, just know that whatever the problem you have around people in general in your life, that will come to an end because of the person that you're dealing with. That will come to an end, and you will acquire a lot of inner strength and courage to deal with situations in general in life because of this person that you're dealing with. And if you don't have anybody in your life there, then this is not for you. Like, this doesn't make sense. But if you do have somebody in your life, because of a person, your life is about to change, or because of you, this person's life is changing a lot, like a drastic change is happening. I am stuck in vision of us being together. I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better, and I wish to be like you. Like I said, a lot of things are changing. Maybe the two of you have seen each other's worst side coming out, but at the same time, you still like stick to each other, and this is about to pay off because the two of you will change for each other for better, and then like the relationship is about to move forward. So if your relationship and things are stuck, they are about to move forward in the right direction. And I think this is all that I have for you guys. If you want to book a personal session with me, you can book that from the link in the description box below, or you can DM me on Instagram, and I will see you guys in the next one. Sending you love and light. Bye bye, take care.